cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked.
Alright. Oop. I forgot to do a crucial ass thing. I'm running behind schedule. Leave me alone. It's called my VTuber. It's kind of funny that I forgot all about it. Don't worry about it. Welcome to the stream while I get this ready. We are post-game. Post-Heavenwards. We have defeated the church and the old man. We have defeated the old man character. So, you know, we're doing great. But yeah. We are in, I want this above that. Okay. We are in 3.1. So we're in the stuff that comes after Heavenwards, but before the next expansion, which I don't know the name to because I am too dumb to remember the order of things. Alright, let's get this going. Oh fuck, I have to do voice acting? I forgot. It's been so long. I've been playing Resident Evil. It's all voice. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in an alliance. This is not the voice that he should have. Words cannot express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity is sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. Yeah, like the Garlean Empire. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there's the matter of our comrade Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there's a way to rescue him, we must find it. Yes, that's actually my priority. My priority is Estinian. I don't give a fuck about the Empire. I'll beat their ass again. They want a whooping? I'll oblige. Suffice to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. Okay. Now I've beaten Heavenwards. Here we go. The first quest of the post-game patches. In the first patch. It's not fucking voiced, and I'm trying to eat. Fortuitous timing, as always, Miflo. Tataru, he was about to brief me on a search for our missing comrades. Oh! More scions? If you would be so kind, then. Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Riel and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how Philomen helped me escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa Lamenza, only to disappear? Well, according to Riel, she crept aboard a ship bound for Ratsat-Han, where she's been hiding ever since. He assured me that it won't be long before we're reunited. As for Ida and Papalimo, the remains of the Link Pearls have been found, and in the Pearl Lane of all places. Riel thinks they must have disposed them after escaping from the Royal Promenade. Oh. We're missing 2 people? Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. We're all but certain that they fled the city shortly after, though we're still not sure a clue where they went. I see. What of Thancred and Minfilia? I'm afraid I've got nothing to share about those 2, but it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is we've enlisted the services of Shirleyan scholar, one of the students of Beldesion, to aid the search, who would be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should much like to meet the scholar if time permits. But first we must attend to more pressing matters. Sir Emmerich has summoned the 2 of us to a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Mivlo, I suggest we proceed to the conjugation forthwith. And mayhap we can meet the scholar afterward, agree? In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Knight for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know? Oh god, okay. It's really gonna suck if I have to put more, memorial pictures on this stream. So, hopefully Thancred's okay. I don't care about Minfilia, she's so mid. She's so mid. I don't want her dead. I'm not that mean, but like... I kind of blame her for what happened to Thancred in A Realm Reborn, so I might be a little salty. Turn that up.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, it's voiced.
I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new Archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited. Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed.
Hell yeah.
I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number question our methods.
He turned into a primal. Like, what the fuck? What? You want me to what? Do a different thing with a primal? I don't think so. Not kill it?
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
Get that shit out of here.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order, but such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
So we gotta get rid of the Estinian Nidhogg man.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
Yeah.
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
Who the fuck is Vidofnir? Have we met him?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor?
I don't know, I kinda killed Hidden Nidhogg. I don't know if they're happy with me.
Thank you, my friends.
Of course.
Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens.
Excuse me. Very burpy. I kind of chugged a soda because it was
Yet
really
while
tasty.
we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon. Prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
I have to voice act. I know little of the lands of these dragons called home. This annexed shrine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would have seemed a far more daunting prospect. I confess, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it. Yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? But ere we set forth, Mevlo and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Wait a minute. Was that Alphino speaking? Oopsie. I thought it was Lucia. Or Lucia. Very well, I shall see to my preparations. Then let us go and bid farewell to Tataru, Mevlo. Okay. Bye, Lucia. Thank goodness, she's right here. Splat. So, what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. We gotta go do some shit, bro. A diplomatic mission to annex Shrine, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vinofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing excuse me, with Justola and Ilshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but this scholar happens to be. Time permitting, as I said. We shall endeavour to join Justola, but we cannot pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Mevlo. We have yet kept the first commander waiting long enough. Sorry, Tataru. Well, let no one say I didn't try. I'm sure they're important, and we'll know about it later. Are you ready then? Good. So am I. I don't personally give a shit, but sure. The path is long but known to us. From Falcon's Nest, we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in Dravania Forelands. There we can stop to rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables await. Yay. Let us be off. I ain't wasting time, I'm just teleporting. I always imagined the first time I set foot in Dravanian soil would be at the head of an army, and here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past, though it was I who first proposed recruiting yourself to our cause. I questioned the wisdom of my own words almost as soon as I had uttered them, and for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands, men, women, children, all slain in the name of an implacable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in common cause. At our side, she fought in service of the greater good, even unto her dying breath. And while that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope one day she will be remembered as not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. You ask much, Master Alphino, yet who can say what might come to pass, should our negotiations bear fruit? Yes, yes, of course. We must press on to Annex Trine, if you will follow me. What's going on with you, buddy? Oh, up. Gotta go up. Thou art ever welcome here, friend of Ysel. But this one I do not know. Pray forgive us this unannounced visit, Vidofnir. May I present you Lucia, first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend. It is an honor to meet you, Vidofnir. I have come as an envoy of Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed, you may speak, knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed our kin to be the architects of this war, but now we know the truth. The King Thoron and his knights, 12, did willfully betray and murder the great worm Radasgor, I don't know how to say that, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years our leaders conspired to conceal the truth, a truth which was at last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon, and Ysel. Alas, a deception so intrinsically wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dreamt of a peace that could at last be within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as Ysel once did, and we must make that dream a reality, as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vidofnir, join hands with us in friendship once more, before the eyes of my people in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, knight, however I cannot give ye mine answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must need be consulted. Moreover, the Naf grow bold, even as they did before. I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years of war, we shall not give up peace for want of patience. Ha! Fear not, knight, thou shalt have mine answer within thy lifetime. So soon? My humble thanks. I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith, until we meet again. Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fears for me now. Well, if you have no further need of our services, we shall continue on to Charlayan. We hope to welcome a scholar who has agreed to aid us in search of our missing comrades. Then I pray for your journey is as swift, uneventful as ours was. And thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved. I can think of no graver matter than a 1,000-year war, which our friend gave their lives to see ended. Suffice to say, I would willingly make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Of that I have no doubt, Master Elfino. I only hope that the fates will not hold you to your word. Woo! Easy. There's no dungeon in this update patch thing. Huh. Alright. Oh, that's cute! So it would seem that we have time to greet the scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Minfilia and Thancred. I can only assume she is privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our last order of business is to rendezvous with Yustola in Yiddishire. Ildishire? I don't know. Or in Ildishire. I don't know. I can't read. We know of my illiteracy. You shall not assume it has gone away. Oh, hello. My nose is like really itchy and I don't know why. That's not who I want to talk to. That's Blue. What is that? A striking opportunity? Disarmed? We'll have to do those later. Just went to the first quest marker like an idiot. Ah, Miblo. 'Tis good to see you, I confess. I had assumed your business in Annex Trine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vidifnir go well? As well as it can be expected. She must address Sir Emeric's proposal with Hreftgar. Of course, but she seemed amendable to the suggestion. What of our Charlian guest? Has she arrived yet? She has, but when I explained that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the... Sorry, I'm trying to open something and I'm struggling. She might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside the front bridge. We should be on our way. Oh yeah, we also gotta deal with that shit. I want this outfit so bad.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Oh, she's so cute.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves.
What is it? What's your Alphino, it's rude to stare like that. Close your mouth, son.
Pray, allow me to introduce Kryle, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, sir. And who is that I spy but young Alphino Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
We, Miss Kryle and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
I want to know more about this reaction you're having.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Oh no. This is gonna be embarrassing.
Thank you, Kryle.
Oh my god.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Whoa! I like this Lalafell. Hold up. Hold the phone. This is okay. This is important because this is the first time he's ever, well, not the first time. There are very few people who know how to tease Alphino. And the first time really is Estinian that we see, at least. And he teases them, but this is something else. This is hilarious.
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
Oh my god. I want to know what she was gonna say. Oh.
Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
So wait a minute. You teleported both of them into the ether currents, and it was super dangerous for her to be in there, but he's still in there. We were kind of like, nah, fuck it. We don't know where he's at, but fuck it, he'll be fine. It's Thancred, who gives a shit? Fuck you guys. I'm getting real tired of y'all shitting the way you're treating them. I'll have you know. That boy literally worked himself to possession because you asked him to. I think it should be in your best interest not to let that happen. Not to let too much happen to him. Jesus Christ. Teleport his ass into his own death. Ugh. I think he would have preferred to just be in the rubble. Is there like a teleportation nearby? No, we really do gotta get it all the way over there. God, it's so far. It's so far. Gotta get around this rock first. Wait. Oh, it's down here. Hi. You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. It's Master Montoya meeting us on the way or something. Wow, we are zooming through this shit. I have heard many stories of Master Montoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured, they are all true. This way, and have care where you tread. Hi, child. Hello, other adventurer. This patch really didn't have much to it. We're already halfway through it. I have to do 2 patches. Bum, 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 bum. I want this outfit.
Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Montoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Montoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our Order's headquarters and the Isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our Order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
Nah, you're not as mid.
No idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the science of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience.
Oh.
Wait here.
Montoya's just like, I just want to be useful. I have so much knowledge and nobody gives a shit. Damn.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola.
Wait. Their intent, their very essence, even. What?
Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Huh. What were they having expressions
Thank you,
about?
Master Matoya. Then let us begin.
Alright, let's find our boy.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
Seeing how I've been there,
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
so he was deposited? As in he was kicked out of the ether current? Even though Y'shtola wasn't? And Y'shtola didn't go as far? I am very confused on how this all works. I do not understand. I can't tell if I'm stupid or this actually doesn't make any fucking sense if you think too hard about it. Oh, that might be it. It might be. This makes no sense if you think too hard about it. Shit. Well, damn. Get on my oh, well, we left before it could happen. Oh, no. Sprint button, it's like right here. Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide more detailed description when we question the locals. Fear not, Kryl. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. Please let me see them. I want to know if they look like shit. This is very impressive. Did you draw him from memory? I don't know what to say about this. I'm kind of flabbergasted almost. A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. Could you draw all of us like that? I propose we split into 2 pairs. Y'shtola and I will inquire the outlying encampments, while Mivlo and Kryl question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Loth Ath Volf and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it. My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. Kryl! My lady! My dude! You just outing him. Anyway, we had best be started. Find me when you're finished making your rounds. Jesus, she's so... I love her! She's hilarious. He didn't want to admit it, but you straight up were like, oh, this is why. Just for a friend of yours, let's have a look then. It's a relatively accurate depiction of a missing Thancred, suggesting that Alphino may have mistaken his life's calling. Aww. Could have been an artist. Studies a scholar. Nah, ain't seen him around here, sorry. Gotta open my 3rd drink in 50 minutes. I just like drinking things. I have a drinking problem. I shouldn't joke about that. It was a very bad joke. It was very dumb. I apologize. Hey, friend. You seen my friend? What you got there? A sketch? Sure do. What the fuck is this? Oh, why is that? I guess it's a key item, but... it's weird. Can't say I know the face. You say he's something of a warrior? I don't remember this guy. I heard a tale the other day about a Hiren vagabond who brought down a Bandersnatch by himself. Oh, and with style. The way they tell it, he dancing with the beast was like a belle of the bleeding ball. Sounds like your man? It sure fucking does, actually. That does sound like Thancred. Look at a little chicken. It sounds like Thancred if I could read. Just can't read for shit. Ugh. We're not exactly rare, you know. Could be more specific. Yeah, here's your sketch. I did spy this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river in the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. That lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see? That's why he was carrying an axe and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. Axe? Where'd he get an axe? My boy, are you okay? We gotta find this man. He's gonna die out here. Finished? On that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found out. Oh, Kryl. I want your outfit so bad. What do they sell in the store? Where are we going? Nope, not that. Oh, what the fuck? Get on the damn chocobo! Or dragon! Now that I think about it, Y'shtola was deposited, naked. Do you think Thancred's just been running around naked this whole time? They just didn't mention he's been a naked man this whole time? Just like, have not mentioned this man is naked. My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in this inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. Nonetheless, our time has proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Hyren, I don't know how to say that, human, I know it's the human race, hunter, with whom no one is familiar. Though none chanced to see this man's face, his height and build match Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. Kind of the same thing. So you've heard the same tales. Be as it may, we yet want for conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vaff trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments to fit a man of refinement, which seemed to a rather curious description for one of his kind. You implying that Thancred sent a Vaff to the market in his stead? Why would he not go himself? Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the live stream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget! Alvaro! Is it now? Ooh! Well, I was pleased to see. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. In any case, if he had dealing with the Vaff, then they should be able to tell us, no? Quite right. Creole, quite right. Jesus Christ, Alphino, you want to take your foot out of your mouth, my boy? Yeah, you put it real deep in your throat there, buddy. Open mouth, insert foot. Alphino would very much like to continue to search for Thancred. I bet he fucking would. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Lofas Vaff. We must go and see the Vaff right away. Come along, everyone, come along! Run, Alphino, run! Oh my god! Open mouth, insert foot, my guy. That is your nickname now. The Foot Eater. Where is my naked man? I need him. Be well and alive. Please tell me this is fucking voice. Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Lofas Vaff. What do you seek today? We seek a man with whom we are told may have a certain dealings. Here's a picture. How curious. The hunters tire of godly sport and pursue mortal prey? No. He is not prey, but a friend long missing. Good. He is a friend of the Vaff as well. One with whom we have traded many times. Truly? Then you are quite certain it was with this man? There is no doubt. The fleshing clothes and the skins come to us from Salmal, lost and weak. He offered meat and hides in trade, and we exchanged, we tended his wound. He brought us much flesh. Like skilled hunter he was. Much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? Gone to Lofas Vaff, not long ago, when he heard the one mind has summoned our god once more. Ravna has returned. Ravana has returned. Vidifnir did say that the Naf have grown as before. But what could Thancred have hoped to accomplish by himself? This is a man who works himself to death for the greater good. Do you really think he wouldn't try to stop it? Ugh. Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters, let the Naf claim him. Least the Naf claim him as a sacrifice. Thancred, you dangus. You absolute danglebutt. Why are you like this? Were you hoping that we would be there trying to get rid of him and you would run into us? That's actually not a bad idea. No, this button. There we go. What are you fucking with? Fuck you. Stupid. Thancred! You idiot!
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
At least please. Wow. Wow. That's not Thancred at all. This is awkward. Fuck.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever!
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not!
Did I just hear the limit break sound?
So you are the warrior of light, the savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Are you shashing me? Boy?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Why? What'd I do? Those are some faces. We've been practicing our faces. Please tell me that's an... Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, at least he has clothes on. Are you telling me? Wait a minute. Thancred's stronger than me?
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it.
Not very sporting of you to attack a scholar who has no business being in a fight. Because as far as I know, Cryo can't fucking fight. So fuck off, mate.
Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
Go be emo somewhere else. Okay,
Warriors of Darkness. Really?
That's the name you want to go with? Thancred!
Thancred! Are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Yeah, I forgot he got a new voice. It's okay.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the Altogether.
This picture, bro. Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
I kind of wish we got to see his butt. But...
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
Me!
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more?
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
Oh yeah, I could totally confirm that was an Ascian. You know, because they said Ascian.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Wow, we got 3 more quests in this patch. It's kind of wild. The other ones, the post-ARR, took so long. Like, it took me like 4 hours on each patch. Blessed with the power of the Echo, and driven to put down Primals, despite his dedication that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is it the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional, why do I want to, I can't read, exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of the primary duties of was to scour the city-states for promising candidates. Which is how Thancred found Mevlo. Oh, they mentioned who found us! That's right, we started in Ul'dah, baby! Which means for my other character, it'll be Papalimo and Ida. Oh my god, I forgot her name and I love her. Ah. The memories. It would seem that it was only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that the band had a preternaturally gifted adventures have been traveling the land, slaying primals without our knowledge, would imply gross negligence on our part. Well, to be fair, Y'shtola, the Scions have kind of been in disarray for a while now. I can't keep track of all the primals when I'm kind of stuck in Ishgard. Speculation will avail us not. There's far too much we don't know. For the present, we must need concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more, Vidifnir must be informed, and news may render her more receptive to Sir Emmerich's invitation. And Thancred the whole time is like, what? Who is Vidifnir? Since you seem to have your affairs here and well at hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of the colony is giving me a striking headache. If you need of me, I will be with Master Matoya. I would beg of her assistance in search of Minfilia. Wait, Minfilia is missing? I thought she escaped with Mevlo. She kind of ran off on her own. Sorry, Thancred. I shall explain on the road. What just happened in your absence? And hey, you might get a new outfit from, Tataru. She loves making outfits. Oh, they put me here. Oh, that's very nice of them, to be honest. That's very, very nice of them. So I'm gonna go get my, excuse me, my mount. Where's the hole in the ceiling? There it is. Wee, 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 wee. Oh, I'm so burpy today. What the fuck? I had not thought to see three again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she had long since departed for Ishgard. My thanks, Vidifnir, but it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who had been summoned by the Naf, have again been laid low. Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. Would that we take the credit. A god fell by another's hand. Another. Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration, and the Naf have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardian's invitation. As promised, I have brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. But that 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace with thy king betrayed. Such was my lot until a child of Ishgard came on to me. For want of warmth, she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned, for redemption she sacrificed, and became of light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's conviction, be it for weal or be it for woe, such is the folly and glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Emeric's invitation. Let it be known that I, Vidifnir, shall journey upon Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honored to receive your answer, and will convey your word to our allies without delay. It is happening, Ysel. Would that you were here to see it. Aww. All lives lost. Way on poor boy.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
No. I have lost 2 awesome elves. I can't lose another. No, not that either.
Honorable men, to whom Sir Emeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Kill him!
Honorable men, who would fain wash the paving stones of Foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men, whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
Well, time to edit a whole nother picture to put right here next to our other awesome elf. Don't fucking do this to me. Don't fucking do this to me. I can't do another one! You better live. Oh! I can't do this again. Right. Let's not keep Sir Emmerich waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians, and our friends nowhere to be found. It would seem that there's no end to our troubles. We can face them head on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to the allotted task and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you, as they found me. In time we will find Ida, Papalimo, and Menphilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together. Pray do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I had no doubt that we will enjoy a more glorious victory soon enough. And you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. I know you will. So then, to the conjugation. I swear to God, I really can't do this shit again. It wasn't that big of a knife. He'll be fine. Oh. Oh, good, you're back. Things got a bit heated while you were away. You've returned. In this, at least, the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidifnir has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation. She has? These are glad tidings indeed. I swear to fucking God. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear him. Ah, is he otherwise engaged? Please tell me he's alive. Please tell me you didn't just say he's dead, but he's actually just resting. Aye. Sleeping off a knife to the gut. What happened? Will he live? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I can't do another death so soon. It's like another character I care about. Oh my God. I was about to quit. I was about to quit all of Final Fantasy. Like, I can't do it. Fuck, I already have one up here. I can't add another. Oh. This isn't a real word. I'll never believe it is. The healers tell me he will make a full recovery. But had Lord Edmont and Lord Auriel not have been at hand when the assassin struck, he would have not been so fortunate. For mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning. Though not long after, the buildings all around the city included several of ours burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. I've been dousing the fires, but for every one we put out, it seems that 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Brune. 'Tis plain to see these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until that we have rounded them up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Of course. Then let us be about it. Okay. Oh. The flames are spreading, and we must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise location of where the fire is set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the affected area, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Elfino and Mistress Yustola, I would have you take charge of the investigation in foundation. As you wish. Mayhap Tataru may be of assistance. Meaning Mivlo and me get the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us? Ah! Thancred, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And may I say it is a pleasure to meet you too, milady. I'll bet. My name's Hilda, Scion, eh? And there I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst the I can't say this word. Personages. Personages? Oh my god. Lady. Is that really how you say that? I don't think so. We're gonna skip it. And by lady, I mean me. Dummy who can't read. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching efforts. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. Her voice changes constantly. Whatever. Come on, old man, apparently. Well, we could begin by stifling through the charred rubble and questioning random passerbys. In my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. That's true, but wouldn't that be Tataru? Oh, the infamous Lord... the younger brother! He's a nosy little bitch. He's gotta be perfect. Emilian of De Fortams, lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Mivlo. He'll be at the Corsair, more like, making an effort to be seen. Let's go and see him. Yay, more Hilda! Grizzled. I'll accept that, but old? Thancred's an old man, can confirm. He's a millennial. And Hilda's a Gen Z, and he's like, alright, old man, I'm not even 30. Time is now. Alright, where the fuck are we going? Actually, I'm pretty sure all millennials are 30 now, because I'm like the end of them, and I'm Christ. I'm not at the end of them. I'm a few years before the end, so I guess you got a few of them left. Hey, Dingus. Well, if it is a Mivlo, dearest of all my friends, you're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy? Alright, look here, you little shit. Oh yes, the Austin's dreadful business, that. And awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with all of the other houses. Can't have an old pile going up in flames after all. Oh, in the case you're wondering, any of the hoopla is awash with the refugees. The lower levels of the vault have been open to those unfortunate souls. Wait, what? Alright. Backtrack, reread that. Oh, and in case you were wondering why the hoopla is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been open to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Oh! Sir Emmerich's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable, man. Not even a knife in his ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the hoopla. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Wait a moment. I know what this is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? And you do me an injustice, old boy. I'll have you know, my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If it will help prove my purity to my intentions, I shall gracefully resign my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in the hoopla, Mivlo, I shall investigate the locations where the fire was set. Would you be so good to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming unfamiliar city on your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind, left shivering in your small clothes. Jesus, she knows how to handle him. She's like, come on, old man, I'll escort you around. Don't want you robbed and bloodied on the street now. Got enough of that. Oh, I love you, Hilda. I should have taken a teleport crystal. I'm a dumbass. God, how far are these? Oh. Just up the way, huh? Okay, if you say so. Vault Priest. Come here. Ugh. Ugh. Oh man. Come, my brothers and sisters, there's food and shelter enough for all in the basilica. Alone's blessings be upon you, Father. I confess we are not sure if we should come. There's so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Emmerich, the Dravanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to these lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. You require succor as well, sir. Do I look like I belong here? Have you seen my clothes? I look good. I look like I got money. Damn. So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Would that I could do something to aid your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. Come, poor souls. Sus as fuck. That's sus as fuck. I don't know why, but I don't trust him. He could be telling the truth. I don't trust him. I don't give a shit. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed. I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our back. But not for the church's generosity, I know not what we would do. Winning the favor of the public after burning down their homes would be a thing they could do to earn their trust back after what had happened. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was smoke everywhere, and it was so hot I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. Suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm's getting better after all. Rendezvous with Thancred. Where the fuck are you at? Actually, would it be better if I want that? No? No? I don't know where he's at. I don't know the best way to get to him. Oh, just straight on down, eh? We are literally on the second to last for this patch. This is not a very long patch. We can get it done in less than 2 hours. Oh, there you are. Nothing to share. I think the church did it. It'll require more than muddled testimonies of a traumatized girl if we're to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near St. Raymonard's Cathedral, and another near the Tribunal. For mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say that they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how they ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the 2 occasions where their target was the bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one to wonder. Alphino will doubtless have an opinion. Let's go find out what it is then. Damn, I wish I could fucking read today. That'd be nice. Just break my ankles. Oh, over there. You guys throwing snowballs still? No? So if you walk past these kids during the regular expansion, not the post, they throw snowballs at anyone near them or each other. Pretty cool. Silence will avail you not, sir. Oh, Mivlo. I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to an eyewitness, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words, but he did not, so we insisted. Let me go, damn it! You've got the wrong man! Oh my, you reek of oil. Are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose. But tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile! Look at me! Aye, that you are. After a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun a delightful yarn about his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabbit and begged us to put you down. Ah, it's bollocks. He's the one who told me to keep going. Thancred! Holy shit, my dude. Oh, wait. That's because you used to be a fucking... Never mind. You used to be a street rat. You know how these things go. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I'd left it behind. Tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day, like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me! And there you have it, Thilda. Would you be so kind to escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye, as long as you don't mind him if he's limping when he gets there. Clever boy. That was incredible, Thancred. How did you know that he would confess? Well, I've seen this his like before. A troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it'd be worth the risk. And if our captive has called your bluff, then we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. Thank you, Thancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at least confirmed that these arsons are orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. Yay! Oh, they're throwing snowballs! Hit me! Oh, fuck! Damn it. I broke the kids. Wait, where are we going? Oh, okay. Back to Lucia. Yeah. I think I guessed the plot, though, based on what Thancred said. And based on what that guy said. If you want to regain faith, you need someone to have a common enemy. If the common enemy is fire of your house, and everyone being attacked for it. Well, then so be it. Please. God damn it. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak, though he fell silent upon realizing we had not turned his master. Soon he will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. Hello! Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artriel? Have you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Emmerich in his chambers as present. I am. He bid me to bring his salve. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. My lord Antriel did not seem to be in the best of spirits. 'Tis little wonder, Master Alphino, his father is wildly slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave. Oh, I have to pick. Flying is tanks, bending is melee, DPS? But I won't need it for tank stuff, so let's go with that one. Because my tank is way higher level. Oh, was it all like this type of gear? Well, that's fine. I don't mind it. Delete. Up. 2-0. Red Mage, why are you so low? We're gonna have to fix that later. It's coming up in 2 levels where I have to like start working on Red Mage. This is why I gotta become a Paladin! I gotta have this shield forever. It's level 1 too, so we can just glamour that bitch. It's a glamour! Casting, healing, and aiming. That's dancer. Red mage? I guess we'll get it for red mage because that is the lowest thing. That's got the lowest equipment. 130. It's still working on that shit.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Should you be walking so quickly, my guy?
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Speaking of.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
Don't make me read the detail, that's not very fair.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
And you know what I say? Don't end the dragon war. Let the dragons burn their whole bitch to the ground. Get them fucking eaten, bro. We do all this fucking shit. We do all this fucking shit for Ishgard, and these motherfuckers are so fucking greedy.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Facial, that wasn't for nothing. I am concerned about him.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms then, friends. Time is against us.
Does he see? some sort of vengeance. I don't know, there's something off about him. We didn't really... I didn't really explore what he thought about the whole situation with the vault and everything that kind of happened after that. I can do it on my second account, so there's that, but we are on the last quest of the patch 3.1. Boy howdy. Is there a crystal nearby? Yes. Wait, was that not the closest one? Oh, whatever. Alright. Let's do this. Oops, I'm told one claim to have served under Thoron the Seventh. Might the same be true for the rest of the rest? Given the swiftness, let's see if I can get more swiftness, which they seize control of the vaults. I think highly, yes. Which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Artriel, you are a brave man and true, but none would dare question your honor if you choose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you sure you wish to join us? I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Emmerich. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. Polone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Oh. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Oh, let's do it. Oh, we got a little battle. Okay. We do get something. Not just run around story time. Okay. See where presence goes yet unnoticed. Remember, saving the hostages takes precedence overall. Mind your attacks and subdue the enemy quickly. Just gotta spin on these You stupid bitch! You stupid bitch! Get the fuck out of here! Oh. I'm on the wrong person. You stole her! Do something! She's just standing there. Banker's hurt. Her trail's hurt. You must hurry. Find the others who were taken by Simonard. This is indeed the work of the Archbishop's former servants. On guard. They have surrounded the alarum. We'll hold the entrance. Look after this one and go. Alphna, why is your carbuncle not summoned?
Down with you!
You leave my son alone! It is over? They took others elsewhere. I saw it happened all so quickly. Can we go through here? Oh. I'll fucking stop these assholes. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. That's okay. Just us? Okay, I prefer you not die, so,
You underestimate me!
I wish you weren't hurt. Ironbone. Sir Semignard, lay down your arms and release the hostages. You will be shown mercy, I give my word. Oopsie, I did not mean to do that. Oh, what the fuck are those? Unlike you, Sir Emmerich, I am a man of honor. By my hand, you shall receive the Fury's judgment. So it shall be a trial, then. Lord Antriel Mivlo, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Semignard. I can't do this if you die. I'm not playing this game if you die, boy. Wait, where are we going? Where? Oh shit, we could have gone this way? Fuck. This map is very confusing. Hey, stop bullying that tied up person! What the fuck is wrong with you? Come on, 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 come on. Motherfucker. Oh my god. We gotta sprint. Let's go, let's go! Hello? Trying to get back. Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Sorry, I'm alright. here we go.
This knight does not yield!
Oh, Sir Emmerich. Sir Emmerich, no. You're so injured. Oh my god. Oh no! That's right, the priest was badly upstairs. He saw you kill his men. No, a priest with a child. We really gotta stop it now. What'd you do with that child?
Where is he?
Oh shit. Emmerich!
Come no closer!
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Boy, you don't even have a real fucking name.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
Oh god. Oh my god, he killed a child! Is that worse than what they do in our world? Nia.
What? But I... Vidofnir!
Vidofnir? I thought it was Vidofnir. Lucia, I don't think that's right.
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee. I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelder?
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing.
Wait. Sorry, I totally zoned out on that one. Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood.
This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
Okay.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefar in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Oh.
Lord Edmund.
What's going on with you, buddy? Let's see what they have to say. Well, that was timely. Vidofnir must have been circling for hours. In the moments before Vidofnir appeared, I attempted teleporting the girl. Thank the 12 I did not. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis but a pity Visnir could not stay longer. Yes, I think it fair to say that she timed her departure rather less than well her arrival. Well, time scarcely does it justice. But one moment later would have been a moment too late. Let us pray that the Ishgardians who yet harbor doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Emmerich's words. Well, 'tis only meet that I inform Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be in the Fort Thompson Manor. Allow me to accompany you too. Tataru would never forgive me if I left the Rising Stone without saying goodbye. Left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. Oh, he's going back to the Rising Stones, eh? A moment, Mivlo. I wish a word. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? Huh. Let me actually think about that. I mean, all of these are true, but oh no. Does he seem off? Maybe not as cheerful, but still there? So you sense it too? A subtle change. Impeccable to most. Imperceivable. Imperceptible. Fuck that word. I myself did not notice it at first. But upon closer examination, I saw that his etheric flow had been These are not words. They're not words. Okay? As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. Oh! It would do much to explain why he's chosen to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned of the nearby beast tribe was making, preparations. Whoa! Oh my god, brain! What the fuck is wrong with you? Preparations, my dude, to summon a primal. It may well seem more sensible to wait. But this is still more than speculation. Until I have proof, pray speak no word of it. I have proof I can't read. Right then. I should be on my way. Kryl may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say for how long it will last? Bye, Y'shtola. Can I fight you in triple I can fight him in triple triad! Hold the phone. What? No! It says it on the map! Fuck! One day, I'll defeat you in triple triad.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Hi.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
That guy has the same fucking face as the priest.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue. But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
I mean, he's kind of old.
Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince Houses Durandare and Zemail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count? You sound just like him. I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You were a brother to Horschiffon. Will you be a brother to me as well?
I kinda... Wait. Nope. Nope. I don't want to ruin this moment. Oh god. I can't help but ruin this moment. No, what's wrong with me? Did he also invite you to a warm bed? Is that how he treated all of us? I don't... And they were roommates. This is the vibe I'm getting. You... Wow. If that's what you saw, man, whatever. Sure. I can't believe I ruined this fucking moment. No, he ruined this moment.
Come, Emanuelaine. There's much to be done. For father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
Sir Emmeline? Bro. Were you not paying attention? Wait, what the fuck?
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
What is going on with that guy? He knew he wasn't gonna be head.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
Yeah, we want it for the red mage. This is thy proof. I'm not reading any of these words. There's a truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning and the path we have been set upon. Oh, hi. Oh, hi to you too. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Guardians are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Hurry on, Jay. I know those shoes anywhere. And since he doesn't wear them, it must be hers. Lady Twin. What the fuck is this? Ida! Pabalimo! Well, everyone has their orders. The mask will attack as soon as the units are all in position, and Imperials won't know what hit them. What are they doing? I fear it will be bloody. But why are we staring at her boobs? By Rhalgar, it had better be Rhalgar. We cannot stay here forever, Ida. Wow. Brain broke today. We have other responsibilities. I know full well. That's a Alamegan thing, right? That's an Alamegan god? Is she Alamegan? I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them, every one. I'm not very sure about any of this, so I don't know. Alright, hold on. Okay, as long as we have that understanding. Much better. Now we will glamour over that in our red little outfit if I can find it. Oh my god, we're emo. But for the time being, Monk is still lower level, right? Yeah. Alright, well, this will be my minion for the rest of my fucking life. Because, what is this? Oh, it's rally. I'm dead on the inside. Alright. Let's move on. We got a cookie! Oh my god. It's these guys! That's kind of spoilers! Why did I put spoilers? I know we're getting the band back together, but... Alphino, Mevlo! I've been looking all over for you! We've received news regarding Flahamin and Hoary Boulder and... Coolentent. I don't know how to say his name. Are we really gonna go on to 2.3.2? I don't know if we can finish 3.2, but we might. Yeah, these are really short compared to ARR. It's kind of wild. Really? Well, something happened. Yeah, they've been located. No, nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they've learned the Scion's good name has been restored, that they boarded the next ship bound for Limsa Lamenza. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on. Why? But what wonderful news. To think that our reunion is close at hand. Oh! Sorry, she's just so adorable. A pleasure to see you too, Alphino. Oh, Thancred, and Kryle, what brings you two here? Kryle and I have been looking into how we might track down Menphilia. And we may have just found the answer. Mevlo, when you were fleeing Uldar, and Menphilia said that Heidelin spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reason to suspect that it's not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Heidelin commanded her to remain behind. That to say that the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Menphilia. Admittedly, this is still quite hypothetical, but I propose that such an intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residue trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or a ripple, if you will. In order to establish an existence, and such ripples, of course, will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found. Battleground where Mevlo felled the Ultima weapon. On the site of my personal ignominy. I don't know what that means, Thancred. Thank you. 'Twas there that Heidelin intervened to shield him from the magic I invoked. Kryle and I will infiltrate the Castium and analyze the ether Theron. The two of you, alone. I have proven knack for subterfuge, and I'm confident that there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Kryle while the patrol pass. Kryle. I think her name is Kryle. Besides, if you and Mevlo come along, we will see to Flahamin's grand homecoming. Well, you put it like that. Very well. I will trust in your plan. I know not whether this data will yield the means to find Menphilia, but it will at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tara and I will return to the Rising Stones to make preparations for our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you to meet them in the Laminzin Docks? Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels. Bye. Alright. Would have been really mean if they put a hole in his shield. I would have been really mean. I am. Alright. Oh. It's a tall berry. Alright, we're gonna get to... I know where we're gonna get to. And then we'll call it. It should take us till 10 o'clock. Oh, Mevlo! I don't know how she sounds. How have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. Thank the 12, one hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worried about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the Braves offered us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. The Taru found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter abroad, a Hanish vessel. It pained us not being there when you needed us most. But we made the most of it, didn't we? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and with a vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad to return home and speak to my daughter. Well, hate to break it to you. Yeah, Minfilia's still missing. What do you mean she's missing? How could you have let this happen? Look, I'm just one I may be the Warrior of Light, but I am just one person. Forgive me. I am sure you are doing everything in your power to find her. As Thancred must be. He watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her to the last. I shall pray for her safe return, and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty, there is much and more to be done. The Braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit. To the Scions and the long overdue reunion. Huzzah! Well, there you have it. To the Rising Stones.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out. Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Oh. His eyes. I hadn't noticed. Also, Thancred, it always is the time and place with you. You have changed.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child.
Oh,
there was
shit.
an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
There's a cutscene from the original release of this game that you can actually see of that.
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every scion's. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
I'm in the ceiling. Okay, so where we go? More donuts. Let's go. So yeah, there's a cutscene of Minfilia and the Gubu and Thancred. It's from the original game actually, and you can go watch it on YouTube. I've seen it on someone else's stream. I think it was JoeCat. So I know it exists. You can also see the cutscenes of Hildebrand, which shows you the history of that spear that's in the Hildebrand quest in ARR post-game. It shows you the history of that spear and Hildebrand, like what happened. So it's kind of weird that this game references the first game, but you can't access the first release of the game. Right? You can't access 1.0, so you'd had to hope that these cutscenes, someone recorded them and put them on YouTube, because without that, there would be nothing. And all these references are for naught if you were not around a million years ago when it came out. I just find it interesting and kind of asinine that they did not release the deleted footage from 1.0 as like a little special thing you could go down here and just watch the fucking cutscenes. And I'm not saying, like, with your character, just have, like, a default character in there. Saying. Because there's not so many references, but that is a reference directly to that. Hildebrand talks about how the spear, sent him to the moon, and that's how you find his ass. Not sent him. Did it send it to the moon? I don't know. You literally find that guy dead. Like, come on. Feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors. Friends, families with whom we have shared so much. Gods help me. The older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. Okay. Aliane! I don't know. It fills my heart to see you both hale and healthy. And what of Higiri? She is well, though abroad, on a mission at present. And one day, I will learn how to fucking read. It is just not the same without you. Welcome back, milady. What the hell are you? We could do more with that around here. Heartfelt reunions with stalwart companions brings back brings back bloody tear to the eye. Bro, lay off the booze. So many more of you. To secret oneself in a ship hold to secure safe passage to a faraway land. This is a tale we know all too well. When they are well and rested, I should like to seek a formal introduction. Why, wait, my friend. Come, there is no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer, at least. Though I am happy to oblige you, my legs are rather less accommodating. Worry Boulder! Ocher, what in the seven hells drove my little brother to come to Mordona? Ocher Boulder! Ah! He's got a brother! Why you, brother? You and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I've trained, and I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me. You trained with the Hainish, didn't you? Oopsie, fuck it. Are you okay? Glad though I'm to be home, I cannot help but think those who have yet returned. Once we have settled in, I would join the search. Cool. It's filled with people again! Woo! Hi, Tataru. Looks down. So far down. It's been too long. It's been too long since I've seen them all like this. Ye. Too long. 'Twas the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alphino. I know we will. Minfilia, Ida, Papalimo, every last one of them. And when they walk through those doors, I'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. Oh, we get a cookie. Maybe. Nope, we get Steam staff. Alright, I want to do one more, because I want to do this. What is that? Oh my god, it's a magic frog. Thancred and Cryle contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into Castra Midi bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them in Yustola in Idashire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honor, I suspect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. Alright. Yeah, I wanna... There's a dungeon in this quest, and I want to get to it. I wanna finish on the dungeon. God, it's so much money. Why is so much money? What a... Run towards these blue quests like a fucking moth to a flame. Jesus. My apologies. I see I am the last to arrive. So what news have you for us? There we go. Well, it is postulated that there were indeed what appeared to be remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the ether at the scene of the Ultima weapon's destruction, a ripple at odds with the preceding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believe Hydaelyn shielded me with the blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Sildi aqueducts. Oh my gosh, I can't read today. I think there's actually something wrong with me. There we detected. Braid. You got this. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Hydaelyn, there is no other explanation. But there is more. When I studied the site where Yustola used flow, it appeared that not 2, but 3 beings had been affected. Unlike Yustola and Thancred, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there, and then not there. Now recall your vision of a vast crystal floating in the sea of ether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Hydaelyn, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the facts. 1. Hydaelyn interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Yustola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. Are you implying, I take it, that Hydaelyn guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic? That she might summon her body and soul onto the ethereal sea? In which case, we must needs continue our search there. For a blessing, the means to do so already exists. I speak of the Anti-Tower, a Charlene construction conceived to provide scholars with a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where the entrance lies, we need only to ask its custodian. A contrary old crone, who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Motoya was keeper of the Anti-Tower? I had no idea. Then our course is clear. We must petition our aid once again. I am once again asking you to help the Warrior of Light. My god. We are the Bernie Sanders. We are constantly asking Motoya for something. gotta fucking hate us at some point. Oh. Is there no fucking crystal anywhere? Is there no crystal in this area? What in the bad design is that? I don't know why I didn't just get on my mount. I forget I can get on a mount in this area. Alright. We go to the anti-tower. We do the dungeon. We call it a day. And then maybe we'll learn how to read. But I doubt it. My reading is worse today than it has been in a while, so that's kind of bad. Wait. We're back to annoy you. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Ah, though it pains me to admit, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask for you to grant us entry to the anti-tower, so that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe is transported to the ethereal sea. And who told you that I could do such a thing, I wonder? Hit me! The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as a custodian. Role? Hardly. The form foisted the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance of the antitower was sealed save one. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the form's final order to me. Well, I can remove the wards right now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. You, Balsidin. I forgot how to say this one, girl. You're staying here with me. I need you to help restore the wards to their original state. The rest of you can go, on the condition that you can clean up the mess in the tower. If you encounter any unruly familiars, you're to tend to them. Those are my terms. I'll hear no argument. Well, it appears the mistress has spoken. Lead the way, me flow. Yeah, let's get it going. Wait time is 5 minutes. No! What will I ever do? 5 minutes. Life is misery. Oh my god, I'm out of drink. I've never been so sad in my life. I've never been so sad in my life. I want a monk. Yeah, I do want a monk. Bam 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 ba da dum 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 dum. I wish I could just equip a shield and have it on my back. I want back bling. Okay, I'll still go throw it in my chest. I literally have no space for things. Why do I have so many emotes? Oh, holy shit. That was faster than I thought. Come on, boy. DPS? DPS, please. Why does the DPS do this to me? Thank God. It's about to be sad. Sad as fuck, boy. Beyond 2 tower. Oh, I see. I got dance partied? Partnered? I got dance partnered? I'm scared. I'm not very good. This is pretty, at least. I'm getting big deep. We'd love to see the numbers be big. Thank you, Dancer. not stand in the middle of that. There we go. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh! Holy shit. Oh god, this is a lot. doing that? Oh, so that's what that does. Hey, I leveled. Ooh, this is nice. These are all new to me, so I'm greeting. Come get these, please. I got that girl. Please? Ooh. Yep. Big-headed creepy dolls. Why is this doll bouncing us? Slapping the shit out of us. Is it just gonna do this? Well, that was weird. Oh, they all left. I couldn't commend anyone. Oh. Oh, I got accommodation. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Mama Crystal, you want to talk to me?
Hear, feel, think. Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
Okay.
We are the word of the mother. We, who were once called Minfilia.
Minfilia, your hair's super long.
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Hydaelyn guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and there, adrift
didn't mean to do that.
and alone. Her voice silent once more. I prayed for those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering. We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world. Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
Cool. Live, laugh, love. I guess. Whatever, dude.
Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what she's talking about.
Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease.
I guess Zodiac is the god of the Asians?
They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. Seven times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger.
Oh, the
7 times
Umbral and Astral
have I failed.
Eros?
The Asians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final.
Mommy Crystal?
The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
Seek what? You gave this dumb boy a cryptid message. He can't even read. Oh shit, did we break Minfilia? Thinker's gonna be so fucking pissed. She dead? I kinda feel bad. She's kinda cool. In that essence. Oh shit. Oh, I don't know how to explain to Thinker that she kinda shattered into a million pieces.
You've had another vision, haven't you?
Yeah. Sure fucking have. Too bad I'm too dumb to understand what it means.
Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
Oh, I'm gonna forget by then. Not very smart. We don't walk through doors no more, we just teleport.
Still in one piece, are we? Well, did you learn anything?
Minfilia kind of shattered into a million pieces. I don't know what happened. She told me to live, laugh, love, and I didn't know what the fuck she meant.
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Cryle?
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone? But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Must you be so ungentle?
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
She's right. That doesn't make it less sad.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
Thancred, wait! No. No, this is all wrong.
Well, shit. I didn't mean to end it on a sad note. Let's finish the quest. She's not coming back, is she? She did what she thought was best. I know that. I do. To give all for her beliefs was ever her way. So will we, as we must. What greater calling could there be than to stand against the dark as defenders of the light? And yet, where does it end? The sacrifice, the loss. I got a little boy. I got a little guy. Oh, he's just a little guy. Yeah, I think I want to stop here. Yeah, I do want to stop here. And then next week we'll do 3.2 and 3.3. We're on 3.2. I just went to finish the second quest of it. I have a little list. But I think we can run through the rest of 3.2 because there's not really much in it. Right? And then 3.3 has a dungeon and a trial. And I'm not reading any of the quests or anything. I'm just looking at what we got for pictures. Get little pictures. And then I guess 3.4 looks... don't look that big. Oh, we'll see. But yeah, I do want to end it here. My back's not in perfect shape still. I actually had a really bad morning, but it seems to have gotten better. But I don't want to push it, because I pushed it yesterday, and that's why I'm dying today. Alright, so we're gonna call it. Thought I was gonna have to add another, Ellison picture here. Damn, and Billy is dead? Bruh. I know I said I'd rather have her than thank her, but I didn't think I didn't want her actually dead. I didn't care until, like, she became cool by becoming a crystal thingy. That was cool. Oh well. Alright, well, tomorrow we're actually gonna play a new game. I got it for free, but it's usually $20. I got it for free on Epic when they were doing it for free. I think it's called Call of the Sea. It's like some puzzle game. And I figured that'd be a nice change from Resident Evil, since I pushed Resident Evil so hard because I wanted to watch other people play it. I couldn't do that without spoilers. But yeah. So we'll be playing something else, and we'll come back to this next Friday. But tomorrow, noon, Eastern Time, that is when we'll be playing our game. And I will see you all tomorrow. And I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Bye, everyone.